Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have the dual Dokkan Fest live here. We did the video, we talked about Vegito's Dokkan event, we talked about Vegito's Dokkan banner, all the good stuff. Today we're going to focus more on Fusion Zamasu. Let's go and take a look at Zamasu's banner. Maybe we could say Zamasu's banner is slightly better than Vegito's. Or, no, I'm getting it the other way. Hold on, okay, so we have Fusion Zamasu. Tentatively, I want to say that this guy is like a top 5 character. I mean, he's introducing the new Dokkan Field mechanic, which I think is pretty cool. Zamasu, I mean, I think Mai is just flat out a better character than Zamasu by quite a bit. Zamasu has all these abilities against, super class enemies, and it's like, yeah, miss me with that shit. Piccolo Jr. is a god under heaven. LR Orange Piccolo is ridiculous, top 5 level. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's busted. Nah, here's where Vegito's banner towers over this. You know, I have my issues with LR Final Form Cooler, but to compare Final Form Cooler to this unit, no way. Final Form Cooler towers over them like a mountain. Like, it's like they can't even live in Final Form Cooler shadow this character. No way. So, like, that's between the two banners, this unit versus Cooler is the big difference in the banners. Huge difference. We have LR Namek Goku right here, who at this point has fallen off quite a bit, but I mean, you could find some spots to use him, I guess. SCR Goku and Gohan, they're okay. Int Goku Black completely sucks, but I mean, his easy aim part 2, I'm saying, is like 99%. This guy, again, I mean, Fusion Zamasu is like, sort of like looking like a top 5 level character. But here's the thing about Fusion Zamasu, man. I mean, the way he's set up, you basically have to run a full villain team. And guess what? The thing is about villains, they're not really that hot right now. So we need this guy to get a strong EZA. And then this guy as well. This guy's about 5 days away from EZAing. He could be very effective. I mean, he transforms. He's going to share a lot of links with LR Fusion Zamasu. So this guy could become very good. So there is the banner. All right, let's go ahead and hop over to the Dokkan event. So, Fusion Zamasu, this is going to be another new stage added to this, again, sort of Fusion Zamasu Dokkan event. It's actually going to be the 3rd Dokkan Fest from this sort of, like, event, right? We have the Tech Fusion Zamasu from December of 2016. We have the Golden Week characters of 2019, the the AGL Transforming Zamasu that we just looked at, right? So this first stage just gets you the free-to-play Zamasu. Then, of course, we have the Tech one. We have the AGL Zamasu stage. And then now we have the Tech LR Fusion Zamasu. So the characters, it is... Oh, it's Royal Lineage, right? The Royal Lineage link is good in this. It's been like that since the Tech Fusion Zamasu stage. Okay, cool. So there's that. I've heard how annoying this Dokkan event is. People were talking about it all during my stream. I got unbelievably shafted during my stream. 11,000 stones to rainbow this bad boy. So I heard plenty about how annoying this Dokkan event is. We're going to go ahead and hop in and see the new Dokkan Field mechanic. This guy, I think when this guy comes out, like, his abilities are just so stunningly good. And then, of course, there's this Zamasu as well. And then all the previous characters that Dokkan Awakened from the event. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and hop in. Oh, actually, real quick, just before we hop in, I do want to actually go ahead and go over these new mission types that are available. So we take a look at the LR Fusion Zamasu. We have the new Dokkan event medal. We got to do the event 10 times, right? In order to get the 70 medals we need. Then the AGL Dokkan Fest Zamasu's event. And then the Tech Dokkan Fest Zamasu's event, right? All those medals are required. So there's missions for Stage 3 and Stage 4 here. So for Stage 3, we need to do it 3 Worldwide Chaos characters and then within 5 turns. Stage 4, we need to use 3 Final Trump card characters. We need to do it with a character of every type, AGL, Tech, Int, STR, and Physical. And then finally beat it without support items. There is no turns mission. There was on Vegito Blues, but I think because of how this, Fusion Zamasu is going to work, where when, the Infinite Zamasu, people said that we're just waiting. Like, it's just turns where you just have to survive against him. Doesn't really sound the most fun. Who is this? What are we looking at here? Link level 1, but this is a Rainbowed Fusion Zamasu friend. I mean, sure. Let's just go ahead and jump in. Our first run here. Let's go ahead and hit this. We'll get the audio playing. We do have ZAMASU in turn 1. Why don't we go ahead and play his intro? I mean, this is the brand new, you know, giga powerful LR and stuff like that. I think we can go ahead and play his intro here. Why not? That's one thing. I've mentioned this several times. My favorite animations are intro animations because, you know, the fight starts and we get, like, really good voiced animation. So let's get this going. Very short. That's I mean, if we're doing a tier, like if I do an updated tier list, like intro tier list, I mean, I'm not even gonna cap Fusion ZAMASU. He's near the bottom. It's just so short. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm not really, like, the OST might be good, but like I'm not really feeling it in the portion of the animation that we see. Nothing really like, oh my god, super crazy or anything like that. In total, I think Fusion ZAMASU's animations overall just move very fast, right? It reminds me of Cooler last year. If you guys remember Cooler last year, you know, it's like his 12 key super attack is just like, oh my god, like it's just done in like a second. And it's kind of a very similar thing with this LR Fusion ZAMASU, where his animations are just kind of like starting and stopping just very, very fast. And this guy, so this Int LR Fusion ZAMASU now becomes like one of the most worthless releases ever, by the way, Int Fusion ZAMASU. I mean, villain teams are so weak and stuff like that, I mean, we could certainly find places to use some of these characters, like that Fusion ZAMASU. We could find a place to use them because of how weak villains are overall, but it's like, it just sucks. I mean, this Fusion ZAMASU, the new Tech LR one, the corrupted Bukkake one, he needs strong, like, villain Realm of Gods, villain Future Saga characters, and unfortunately, he doesn't link up with the Int LR Fusion ZAMASU. It sucks. I mean, it's, like, we kinda really need... Okay, so now we go into Infinite Fusion ZAMASU mode, and this just lasts for turns. I've heard a lot of complaining about this. Goresh told me it took him 7 minutes to auto this. So the way this works is, I believe this guy is just immortal. Like, there's just nothing we could do. We're just chilling. We're just sitting here. So this is where it's like, you know, any super attacks we're doing here. Oh, by the way, Boo is going to guaranteed guard. Remember that LR Super Boo has, like, his flaw is he has a 70% chance to guard. But LR Super Boo has guaranteed guard against Fuse Fighter and Majin Buu Saga. So that means, I mean, Infinite ZAMASU here, I mean, certainly he's probably going to be the toughest boss in the game, right? Judging by how tough Rose Goku Black is, I would say the chances are good. Infinite ZAMASU is probably going to be the hardest boss in the game. Is what I'm going to anticipate is going to happen at the end of the Dismal Future Red Zone. Unless there's some... I mean, the thing is that he is the last thing that happens in the Future Trunks arc, right? Vegito Blue happens before him. Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks happens before him. He's the last thing that happens. I mean, I guess besides Zeno just erasing the universe. But, like, he's kind of the last thing that happens in the arc. So even if they do give us, you know, a Vegito Blue stage or something like that, which I don't at the moment anticipate. I don't think that they're going to do that. I mean, it would be awesome if they would, but it's kind of like the theme of the Red Zone is not Future Saga, it's Dismal Future, which there is definitely a difference there, right? Because it's Dismal Future, we're just getting all of the villains, the opponents of the future. I think there's probably going to be 2 more stages added to the Red Zone. I could see maybe like a Goku Black and ZAMASU stage, you know, potentially sort of like a stronger, tougher version of the Gammas fight, I think we could see. And then, of course, I think we'll have the Fusion ZAMASU stage, which I fully anticipate is going to be the hardest fight in the game. Again, I do think that it will probably end up... Oh no! We're fusing into Buhan and the cord is acted up. How crazy. But I fully do anticipate that is going to be the most difficult fight in the game. I think it probably will surpass Omega. I don't think that Rose Goku Black is tougher than Omega. I don't think so. It's just... You could blitz Rose Goku Black a little too free and easy, I think. Whereas you're not really capable of doing that against Omega. And I think even though Rose Goku Black hits mega hard, you can hide characters a little bit easier against that stage of fight. The AoE normals are devastating. Now, the one thing I will say, it is good that it's like, all right, so... You know, we have Red Zone Cell Max, which is designed in a certain way, you know, similar to some of those God of Destruction fights. But, you know, he's got, like, the type changing and stuff like that. It's good. Then we get the, you know, we had the 2 tough AoE normal bosses. But now, you know, we have the First Form Cell and Rose, which are, you know, structured differently. You know, they don't have the AoE normals that are annoying and stuff like that. So that's very good. So, while I think the designs of many characters for Dokkan this year have been very poor, I think that the bosses have been designed exceptionally. That's one thing I have really, really liked, is the boss design. So, hopefully this guy is going to be... I mean, this Dokkan event sucks. I mean, this is ass, right? Like, there's... No one wants to sit here in a Dokkan event for 3 turns. Like an unkillable boss, where the point is we just sit here and wait. Like, that's not really too fun. It's not the... Like... I haven't seen anyone, like, overly raging about it. Because, like, yeah, this sucks, but, you know, auto exists. And then Zeno just comes in. Oh, my God. Yeah, the worst ending ever. If you guys want to get a good laugh, just go... Again, I was reviewing Dragon Ball Super, you know, weekly as the episodes were airing and stuff like that. And I was so pissed. I mean, obviously, I've calmed down over the years, but... That ending, oh my God, it was the worst ever. The whole Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks thing I thought was stupid. I just, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's fun. If you really just turn your brain off, like, it's fun. It's fun. But it's so stupid. Trunks just creates, like, a Spirit Bomb or whatever the hell it is. I don't know, man. Don't ask me. Okay, so I do, you know, for this video, I do want to get all the missions done. So let's go ahead and take it back to the AGL Zamasu stage. And let's go ahead and jump over like this, and we can get this AGL Zamasu stage done. Yeah, no reason we can't just use this Rainbow Fusion Zamasu. That's fine. We have the... I do have the animation skip on, right? We don't need to see the intros and stuff like that. Here, let me just make sure we've got it on. I did remember turning it back on. Okay, cool. Okay, so we'll just take this out. We'll collect all the missions, get all of the extra medals, and we will be good to go. But yeah, so far, this Worldwide Download Celebration is off to an explosive start. I mean, I can't think of anything greater that they could have possibly done than giving us what they gave us, which was the sync. Finally, the legendary version Global Catching Up is just... so good. Way too good. So excited about that. Again, I would say that that's probably... That's got to be one of the best things Dokkan has ever done. Deciding to catch Global up. So now that Global is going to be catching up, like, we're just going to be in business, man. I cannot wait. Now, when is this probably going to happen? I've got no clue. I'm seeing people talk about the 9th anniversary. I don't know, man. I would think no. I would, for 10th anniversary, for sure. But 9th anniversary, I'm not, I don't know. I think that they easily could just, like, maybe for, like, New Year's, drop a banner where they potentially have, like, maybe, like, the last couple, like, Dokkan Fest or LR, something like that, that they maybe, you know, some special, like, we're catching the games up banner. But I do think it's much more realistic that Global and JP could be caught up, sort of, like, after... like Global's next anniversary is what I'm thinking. I think they could very easily kind of like speed things up a little bit and then just sort of get it ready. So like I think, you know, maybe like whatever 9th anniversary ends up being, I don't know, Beast Gohan and UI Goku, right, is an idea I've heard. You know, Gogeta and Broly and maybe Beast Gohan versus Cell Max could be another thing they could do. That was Nano's new idea. was Gogeta versus Broly, and then Beast Gohan versus Cell Max for Anniversary. So, like, we could see that potentially. Those characters come out in JP in still January, February. They come out to Global in July. But, like, you know, in between that time, they could sort of finish everything that needed to be finished, and then sort of be ready, right? Like, okay, like, so, like, Worldwide hits, and then from there, like, starting with Worldwide, everything could be completely synced up. It would be very easy, I think. And then that would just be so fire. I mean, it's just, like, now, like, it's like we're all waiting for the same characters to drop. You know, we're all taking a look at the sub-EZAs the same. Like, I feel like everything is just going to be a little bit more meaningful. The fact that it's on both versions at the same time. I just think it's really good. I do. I can't praise it enough. I think it's just a great decision. Something I've been asking for quite a while, too. I mean, again, you guys can go back. I've been talking about them catching Global Up since 2016. So, I mean, it certainly did take a long time, but they got it done. And this is something that was very realistic. I never felt like it was a pipe dream or something stupid, because Bleach Brave Souls did it, One Piece Treasure Cruise did it, tons of games did it. Like, it's like, to think that Dokkan couldn't do it is just like digging your head in the sand, right? Like, it was obvious that Dokkan, if they really wanted to get it done, they could get it done, and they're getting it done. So, that's a W. All right, let's go ahead and grab the missions, and we're done. I guess I'll go, you know, bang my head against the wall against Fusion Zamasu for quite a while, right? Just slapping dicks with him for a long time as he just sits there immortal forever or whatever. I'll take the medals, though. This is good. This is 4 less runs we have to do, right? Like, that is certainly not a bad thing. I'm not upset about that at all. So, all right. Let me know what you guys think about the, you know, worldwide download celebration, the banners we got going on, just the really, really good stuff. Very exciting times. I'm super happy with the direction it seems Dokkan is moving in.